for several years, and he is flying the P-51D Mustang. In from the right, ladies and gentlemen, here is the Mustang. High speed pass. Now watch as he pulls that beautiful Mustang high in the sky over Portsmouth International Airport at Pease for the giant loop. He's got the pedal to the metal. Ironically, this airplane, serving in World War II, was not ordered by the U.S. The British did not have a good fighter at the beginning of the war, so they commissioned the United States to build one. And remarkably, from the time that the first P-51 drawing was put on paper till the time that it first flew was an amazing 117 days. Dan McCue flying it so beautifully here with 1,500 horsepower. Big four-bladed prop out in front. Sets up for a Cuban 8 maneuver now. Watch, looks like he's going right back in to an old barnstormer's loop, but at the top. He'll let it float just a little bit, establish himself inverted on the 45-degree down line, and then roll the airplane upright for the first half of a Cuban 8 maneuver. There comes the upright roll. Back to show center. He'll do exactly the same thing off to the right. Dan retired from Delta Airlines after 35 years as an international captain with over 35,000 long flight hours. He owned and operated aviation business for the last 30 years, dealing with aircraft importing and sales. An air show performer for over 30 years. Setting up now for the 4-point roll as he brings the aircraft back to show center. Mustang was flown by 11 Allied forces in addition to the U.S. Air Corps. Repositioning down to the right now, or to the left. Rolls to the right, turns to the left, and sets himself up for the 4-point roll. Let's see if he wants to do the 4-point or the barrel roll. Can tell if his entry is straight down the runway, it'll be the 4-point. If it's on an arcing pass, it'll be for the barrel roll. But this will be the 4-point roll. Stopping the aircraft every 90 degrees. Watch for the nose to come up. And we go to 1 to the knife edge. 2 to the inverted. 3 to the opposing knife edge. And 4 back to straight up. Dan is an air show ICAS ACE competency examiner. That means for the International Council of Air Shows, he can review pilots flying aerobatic maneuvers and issue them a statement of aerobatic competency, which allows them to fly in air shows. 281 Allied Mustang pilots qualified as aces during World War II with more than 5 kills. In from the right now for the big barrel roll. Watch him as he brings the nose up, puts in a little aileron and rudder, and describes an arc around the outside of a barrel out there. $15,600 airplanes of this type. The P-51 were built during World War II. 1944, Mustang pilot Lieutenant Urban Drew managed to shoot down one of the brand new German jets, an NE-262 jet.
Look at that, nice back.
Now back to show center comes Dan McCue for a very, very slow roll. Looks easy, but watch. I want you to watch as he executes this maneuver. He'll exit the same altitude and the same heading as he went in, but during this maneuver, he'll be moving his hands and feet constantly. Here we go. Little slow roll. Watch the turnaround maneuver, rolling to the right, turning to the left. All right, coming in for a photo pass is Dan McCue. He'll be flying the Corsair a little bit later on in the Legacy flight. Little 8-point hesitation roll there. 16 points, rather.
If nothing else, it gives you a better
We'll get a better view of the sausage sandwich.
From your left, over your left shoulder, you're going to see Dan McCue in a photo pass, putting that right wing down towards the ground, giving you a top plan-form view of the beautiful Mustang Glamorous Gal, and he'll be looking right down into the cockpit of the P-51 Mustang. Lowering the landing gear on that beautiful Mustang, swinging a big 4-bladed prop out in front of that Rolls-Royce Merlin engine. First engine that they put in the Mustang was an Allison engine, and it couldn't provide the power or the altitude that they wanted, so they put in the British, US built though, Rolls-Royce Merlin 61, inverted V engine of 12 cylinders. See that little scoop under the belly of the aircraft? When they first built the airplane and designed it, that they thought that they would suffer an airspeed penalty and probably a little fuel efficiency with that scoop underneath the belly, but by manipulating the inlet to that, they actually came up where that scoop added just a little bit of thrust to the P-51, and it gained in fuel efficiency as well. As a proud supporter of the Service Credit Union Boston Portsmouth Airshow, Seacoast Coca-Cola wishes you and your family a safe and enjoyable experience. And remember, when you finished enjoying the Coca-Cola in your bottle, we ask you to please give it back by placing the bottle in the nearest recycling container. Good words, good advice from the folks at Coca-Cola. And I want to say hats off to Alpha Flying down here at the left end of the ramp. They provided a place for us to have our morning briefing, provided us with coffee and some nice little breakfast. So to all the folks down there at Alpha Flying, we say thank you so very much. We really do appreciate it.